So what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, my name is Paul Brown and this is Makelifefit. We talk about fitness, training, nutrition, mindset. Today we're going to talk about cars. So we're going to head over to the Philadelphia Auto Show and see what they got going on there. Check out some of the new cars. I like the Dub Show the best. So we're on our way. All right, so we made it. It's rainy outside, so it's kind of sucky. It is what it is. It's not raining in here. Actually feels pretty good. We're gonna hit the, I don't know, upstairs. All the cars is at. Heading over to the Aston Martin side. I'm not a big Aston Martin fan, so sorry if I'm not moved by these, but they're like a gentleman's car, and of course you got the 007 thing going on with these. I like them though, they're nice. I'm not too well versed on these guys though. I know you got the Vantage. That's supposed to be one of the better ones. I don't even know what this one is. Somebody else can tell me what that is and let me know. Aston Martin. You got the Karma in the back. Don't know too much about those. Another Aston Martin. Yes. Yeah. Walking up on my favorite car. Probably the only car I really want and want to have. As you can see, a Lambo. That's what I came here for. Lamborghini Huracan. That's a Spider.
I didn't know what.
And of course you got the Aventador. Doors that go up. That's the other one. Look at that front profile. Aventador. Those wheels on that bad boy. It's the Aventador S. And you got the newest Lamborghini truck, the Urus is what they call it. I know some people pronounce it Urus, but I believe it's pronounced Urus. It's pretty cool. They took that out on a couple track runs, and they see what it did 4x4 wise, and that's pretty cool. I still would rather have the car. I don't know, something about the car. And what's interesting about the Huracan, they came out with the Performante version of that, which is like the more super sport version of it. And then they are coming out with a Huracan Evo, which is supposed to be like a in-between mix of the Huracan and then the Huracan Performante. And you got the SVJ, this just came out not too long ago. So you could think of this as like the Performante version of an Aventador. And that's the Performante Huracan there. I'm excited to see that Evo though. That back view, look how chunky those wheels are. And that Urus. Look at the intake of, jeez, in the door. All that aerodynamic that you got going on that SVJ. Sheesh. You can see you got aero that comes down and underneath, goes underneath the car and comes through the hood. And then you have aero that comes through and goes against the tires. And then what it does is it goes through that scoop there, and it cools down the brakes. And after it cools down the brakes, it'll go through again and go through and clean down through the engine. It was made aerodynamic, and it's got that active aero. They call it ALA. And what it does is it allows the electronics to find out where the airflow is coming from and then it'll change based off of how the computers react. It's a pretty cool system. Now I heard they're going to have that same ALA system in the newest Huracan, which is the Evo that's coming out. That's pretty exciting to see. You got the Lambo, then you go over to the Rolls Royce. The big boys. I don't even know what kind this is. I'm not really a big Rolls Royce fan either. Only because it's just not my style. Nothing against it. Obviously, it's a lot of money. It's just not my style. I don't know the difference between a Phantom, a drop head, and all those other kinds that they do have. I mean, they're cool. One of the coolest features I like is the fact that the R doesn't go anywhere when you drive. It just has a so super simple to me, but that's a big thing. They're cool though. Still with the Lambo. I'm sorry, I'm a Lambo guy. Looks like they have a new addition here. The supercar show. I've never seen this side of things. This is usually in the Dub area. Oh yeah. Check this out. Mr. Pagani himself. The Pagani Huayra. Didn't expect to see any supercars up here. And then behind it, you got the, looks like the Bugatti Chiron. I can't see by the front, I don't really know. Oh, you have to go down there. Oh. So this is the car you'll see over in, what is it? The coffee and, I forgot the name of that joint we went to. It was in Marlton. Cakes and Coffee? I think it's what it's called. Cakes and Coffee? Yeah. Wow, they got a saline here. I haven't seen one of them in a long time. Sailing. It reminds me of that Jim Carrey movie he was in. Some Maserati here. You got the Ferrari. Now, I'm not a super big Ferrari fan, but this, obviously, this Ferrari is very known as far as these styling cues go. Very known. Like the Bugattis. Never been in one to really talk about it, but very nice car. I'm surprised with these sailings. Do they even make sailings anymore? I don't even know. Sailing is nice. Woke up in the Bugatti. You can see by the different lights. I think that's the Chiron. Yeah, blue and light blue, and then you got the black Bugatti Veyron. A little bit different. All right, at the Porsche side of things. I like Porsche. Big 911 fan. Favorite though has to be the GT2 RS, I guess. It's probably the best one. GT3 RS, I like the styling cues of that one. This is your Carrera here. Check that out. 2020 911 Carrera S4. Look how big the discs are on this thing. I mean, you got tire and then disc. There's no difference. Sheesh. What's the tag on it? Sheesh. Got a nerve to have a little seat back there too. I don't think anybody's getting in it, but it's nice to have it, I guess, for storage. Over the Maseratis. I used to really like Maseratis. I mean, they're nice cars, but I'm starting to figure out a lot about value of cars and how they keep their value. And if you look at the, let's just say a 2007, 2008 Maserati, you can probably get one of those for like $20,000, to be honest. They don't really hold their value that well, so I'm not a fan of it just because of that. I want at least a car to hold its value for a little while. You get some of it. I mean, they start off with maybe 110, 120,000. It's a lot of money for you to only get 4 or 5 years out of it, and then you get less than half. I don't necessarily think it's worth it at that point. That's just something to think about when you're getting cars, especially when you get the over $100,000+ cars. That is it going to hold its value, and are you going to get something out of it? So, I mean, if your enjoyment is there, then that's fine. But I don't know. I don't think it's worth it to me. They look nice, but I think they don't have too many style changes in them enough for me to get one. It looks just like the 2007 to me. Nothing changed. All right, headed over to the Chevy area. No, I know I'm a Chevy guy. I've been a Camaro guy forever, as far as I know. My brother, unfortunately, is a Mustang guy. But, you know, to each his own. Got the Corvette here. What is this? Z06 Coupe. How much is that? Woo. Starting out at 108. What do you think? Never had a Corvette before, so I don't know. Are Corvettes worth $108,000? That's the question. Take a look at the interior. I like the interior, it's nice. But again, I don't know too much about Corvettes to have that judgment of it's $108,000 worth of a car. Just to go fast in a straight line? I don't know. I would think I would probably like cornering more, to be honest. Got a convertible version of it. Check this out. Gives you a better view of the inside. I like it. Again, $108,000 for that? I don't know. I'm not really known for cornering, so. Oh, this is a Stingray version. I'm not really known for cornering. This is what I like. I'm here for the Camaros.
Yes.
First one with a touchscreen. Yeah. You in already? You talking about getting get? Can you get in? You in? You can't get no more in the ends. There's a convertible version. What are we talking about here? Oh, okay, $50,000. Nope. I mean, I like them, but 50 stacks. I don't like it that much. Chevy Silverado. Is that the Silverado or Colorado? I don't know. Alright, I'm over it. I'm over this expensive Camaro. Again, very nice. I know I'm spending $50,000 on it though. This is the Silverado. So this would be very, very similar to the GMC Sierra. Very similar truck. Very similar ride. I mean, they're made by GM, so it's pretty much the same truck. Just a little bit different styling cues. I like the chunky tire though. I'm all about a good chunky tire. I mean, come on. You don't look like they got that dual tailgate thing though. I don't know. Slack. I want to get on this experience, this Jeep experience. It's about to be pretty cool. They go over this whole little line thing and go up and down. You're about to go see it. It was pretty cool. So we're hoping to get into one of the Rubicons, I believe is what we're looking for. So we'll see. It's about to be the ride right here. Hey.
Hey guys, welcome. Thank you. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Jump in. Come on, friend, jump on in.
Right on, right.
Welcome aboard, everybody.
Thank you.
Lock it in.
Ready to have some fun?
Have fun.
Thank you, thank you.
All right. Got the
We in
Rubicon
here.
on
We in the
board for the
Rubicon.
Wrangler series.
Top of the line, baby.
Especially redesigned the Wrangler.
We ain't got no roof.
Nailed it. Bumped us from 32 to 33 inch diameter tires, 10.8 inches of ground clearance now. The wheel wells big enough we can slap 35 inch tires on it. No lift bit required.
Look at the
Rules right over the stairs.
Look at these
Got
stairs.
the 3.6 liter V6 in the rotation, but now they have the turbo 4-cylinder that's under the hood this one. 270 horse, 295 pound feet of torque. Of course, you've always had your choice manual or automatic, but nowadays the automatic is a 8-speed instead of 5-speed. Down 2 more miles per gallon on the highway that way. Rolls right up a 30-degree hill. Drop a new pedometer there so you can check the picture roll as we go around.
AKA, this is light work.
And you figure out why we want to. A little word of caution, these are designed to throw the Wrangler side to side. They do a very good job of it. I call it the hokey pokey because it shakes us all about.
Oh.
And
Check this.
I'm on 25 degrees sideways. Show you how stable it is.
Woo. Yeah, we sitting sideways, seriously.
They'll even go through up to 30 inches, 2.5 feet
Wow.
water. We just don't show it because they want to keep it clean for you. At 5 miles an hour or less, we don't want to drive like they do in the commercials. Of course, the roof comes off, the doors all come off, the windshield folds down, the hood as always.
Goodness.
Nowadays, though, you drop that windshield down the hood, all the bars stay in place. You get 6.1.
That's a crazy ride.
This is the one that tells the tale, though.
Yeah, this
See all the
guy.
ones going, the teeter-totter with the wheels in the air?
Yep.
Those are independent suspension. All of our competitors are independent suspension. This is the only one with solid axles on what they call a 5-link suspension with a sway bar and tires never leave the ground. That's why we're king. All 4 tires pulling us through.
Look at that. Easy.
It's a beautiful road out there. You're going to see the good parts in the seat of a car. I'm not going to walk that far.
That's right.
Well, thanks for joining me. Have a great time.
Great experience. That was the ride. That was crazy. I don't know what you caught on camera, but I felt everything about that right there. It was awesome. I had to capture the whole experience. Once I get marked out and get a nice little bag. Look at that. And we can ride again. It's nice. Just did the Jeep experience, and now we're in the Jeep area specifically for one person. Say hi to the channel. Everyone say hi to Chanel. Now, she definitely wants a Wrangler. She's not sure what kind of Wrangler she's looking for. But what's cool is we got the Gladiator up here. It's the first glimpse we got to see of this. This is their newest Jeep truck, basically. It's very exciting to see. I haven't seen this in person yet. So this is pretty cool, actually. I mean, look at the inside of here. Check that out. It's refreshing because I know a lot of times the Jeeps were kind of boring to me on the inside, especially, you know, aesthetic wise. And to see this in the newest Jeeps, to have all of these new electronics, it makes it look really nice on the inside. It makes you kind of want to be in there, right? I mean, come on, Jeep Nation, you guys know. Beautiful. Got the Rubicon. It's more like my style, actually, the Rubicon. It's more chunky. I mean, look at her. She looks like she could be in there, right? Bam. Look at that profile,
I
actually.
can block this side. I'm saying 9 o'clock. No, I'm done at 8. I thought you said is it locked?
Check that feel. Oh yeah, she looks at home. Look at that. Shut this door. Right at home.
So hot.
I I can see it. I think she looked good in it. So that drone was fun. I mean, the Jeep is nice, and I want to save some space for the actual dub run, which is downstairs. That's where you got more of the customized cars. So I'm gonna head down there. Hopefully, I got enough battery space and all that to go down there. And you got some state troopers here. What you gonna do when they come for you, bad boys? Troopers. I'm gonna head downstairs. All right, finally made it to the dub show. Got like 13% camera though, so gotta bear with me. All right, gonna get some quick shots. We're gonna get some flybys, some highlights, hopefully some music, some nice trucks. We are out of here. Pretty cool. Alright guys, so we're going to hit the iPhone from here on out, alright, because it's so much stuff in here I still want you guys to see, like this crazy looking truck that I'm about to show you. Look how tall this thing is. By comparison, you can see how tall it is by her standing there. She's 5'7", so. So shout out to all the Philly natives. You guys got y'all cars down here. Y'all know I'm an Eagles fan, so Eagles stand up, of course.
Corey Clifford got the best.
Lil Uzi Vert has a whole fleet of off-road edition. That's the Lamborghini Urus. SRT, the Hellcat. Got a Rolls Royce Cullinan. Still here, the Bentley Benz. All the way down to, he got a Rhino. Not a lot of people have these. He's not even on the road, you never see. All the way down to the R8. Wow. You got the bread, I guess. Pretty cool, he has an off-road edition. Wow. Shout out to Lil Uzi Vert. Alright, that was a little bit of the dub show. Sorry I couldn't get the whole thing, guys. My battery's about to die, so I hope it doesn't die on this closing. But if you guys liked it, the video, hit the like, subscribe, guys. Comment below on what car you think was the best so far, which ones you liked, or which ones you want to see next time in the channel. You guys always remember, guys, make life fit, always be happy, and always be amazing, guys.